With that said, and without further ado, we'll leave it to you, sir.
Thank you. China is the greatest long-term strategic threat to the security in the 21st century. The Chinese Communist Party's insidious and corrosive and corrupt influence is at work globally and in this region. Some examples include their pursuit of multiple port deals, loans for political leverage, vaccine diplomacy that undermines sovereignty, state surveillance IT, and the exploitation of resources such as illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing.
And on the phone, I look forward to today's engagement. Right now, the threats we face and the pace of change in the geostrategic environment continues to advance. We have entered an era of renewed global power competition. And at this time, we're facing two peer competitors, both nuclear armed, that are competing against us on a daily basis. We must adapt to all the challenges posed by this reality. Our competitors have expanded the definition of competition into economic and informational areas and aggressively advanced their own military capabilities to hold our homelands at risk, both kinetically and non-kinetically. Thanks, Admiral Fowler, for your opening comments. To the members of the media. Together with the Canadian Armed Forces, we're in the early stages of modernization of NORAD and building additional military capabilities in the Arctic. In coordination with the Missile Defense Agency, United States Strategic Command, and SpaceCom, we're maintaining and improving upon our ballistic missile defense capabilities.
To meet our national security needs. Thank you.
The Venezuelan tragedy continues, and migration has increased to over 5 million now in the worst migration crisis this hemisphere. Illegitimate Maduro regime is fully entrenched, and Cuba security forces, Russia, Iranian, and China all are supporting his entrenched reign of power. Violence that's contributing to driving this from the transnational. We see and are looking with our fellow combatant commanders at areas where China and Russia may be collaborating. That is a particular focus of ours and is a concern where and when we see it. And Venezuela is the most notable example where at the diplomatic level, they were certainly and continue to be engaged to block any effort at UN solutions or global solutions.
Continental missiles.
Yes. China is involved in Venezuela and has held sway because of the large debt that Venezuela owes China. We look at debt diplomacy globally, and it's working in this hemisphere as well. That's not the only source of leverage that China has and uses in their growing economic coercive clout.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here in the PBR.
Thanks.